So here we go. I'm live on YouTube too and Facebook. So live on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for tapping the screen. Tap, tap, tap. I see you, 90s V Further. I see you, Concierge Inc. I see you, Nando. I see you, Barbara Moore, Antonio. Y'all keep on coming in. Appreciate you very much. So we're going to have a little bit of crypto talk tonight. What's up, cuz? I see you. We're going to have a little bit of crypto talk tonight. And here's why. Someone made a comment on one of my posts like last week, and it was real deal. They said, we shouldn't be behind on something like this. And I said, exactly. There's no reason for us as a collective. And I'm talking about people who look like me. There's no reason for us to continuously be behind on every major financial move that's happening when other groups of people are getting information. So this is why I wanted to do this. So for my people on YouTube, y'all do me a favor, hit that thumbs up. Okay, y'all coming in. I appreciate y'all. I see you, Paula. I see you, Jesse. I see you, Marlon. I see you, Lola. Shout out to y'all. So I see y'all on YouTube and Facebook. As you're coming on, give me the thumbs up on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, hit that notification bell if you have not yet. I see you, Solidus. I see you, DJ Countries. Hey, what's up, man? I see you. That's what's up. I see you. Mr. James. Okay. This is going kind of fast, but thank y'all so very much. All right. So yeah, hit the thumbs up, hit the notification bell, YouTube, and also subscribe to this channel, y'all, so y'all know when I'm going live, especially if you want to hear more information pertaining to crypto, because I do teach this, because just like people gave me information, some of it, a lot of it was paid for, but some of it was for free. I want to do the same thing. Okay. So in the spirit of the founding women of Hillman Talk, although I am not an educator or nothing like that, I'm a student, y'all, just like some of y'all. But in the spirit of that, I want to make sure that I give out free information to people as well, to make sure we know what we're doing, okay? Because people talk about crypto, but people don't give us step-by-step instructions on how to safely get into this market. That is the key. We want to be safe when we get in, but we want to make sure that stuff is secure at the same time, okay? Safety and security. Safety and security. Two different things. Okay. So before we move any further, I do have something that I just want you all to think about, because I'm pretty sure, just like me, you all have had certain questions, or you probably have them right now. Okay. So have you ever asked yourself any of these questions, right? One, what is crypto? Like, how does this whole thing work? Because I don't understand. All right. So there may be some of you right now, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, some of you may know a little bit, okay, but you don't fully understand how it works. All right. If that's you today, give me a 1 in the chat for TikTok, 1 in the chat for YouTube and Facebook. Put a number 1. Put a number 1. And I appreciate y'all. Keep tapping. I appreciate it. Right? If that's you right now, it's okay. Because today is the day that you're going to get a little more understanding. Okay. I see you, Casita, Concierge. I see you, cousin. Okay. And then the next question, because maybe you're not there, right? Maybe you may know a little bit, but you want to know specifically, Leona, how do I get started investing in crypto? If that's you, put a number 2 in the chat. Now, remember, it could be all of these questions you're asking yourself. It may be 1 or 2. But put a 2 if you're asking yourself, man, how do I get started? Like, how do I actually invest in the cryptocurrency market, right? Put a 2 in the chat, all y'all, YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. I see y'all. I see you, Sherry. Welcome, right? I see you, cousin. Okay, right? Now, what if you're this person, number 3, okay? You're going to put a 3 in here. If you are the person that's wondering, well, which cryptocurrencies are the best for me to invest in as a beginner, Leona, like, I get the whole idea of investing. I got Bitcoin, but like, there's got to be something else, because Bitcoin is still at 100K. So is there something else that I can invest in that's a little more, like I can see a bigger gain right now as a beginner? Put a 3 if you're wondering that. Put a 3 in the chat. I see you, Roy Johnson. I see you, Tech Dad. Welcome. I see you, Jardine. All right. Put a 3 in the chat. If you're wondering, like, man, which crypto projects can I get into right now as a beginner that's going to be easy on my pockets? You know what I'm saying? It's going to be easy on my pockets. Plus, I'm going to be able to see a bigger gain in a shorter amount of time than I would with Bitcoin, because listen, I want to have whole cryptocurrencies, right? I see you, Star. Okay, I got you, Kai, right? If that's you, put a number 3. Put a number 3. Okay, number 4. Put a number 4 if you're like, I hear people talking about crypto. I hear this all the time, but for real, Leona, like, is it safe? Like, is this a legitimate place for me to park my money? Like, for real, am I just gonna get beat over the head and somebody about to run off my money and go, to Bermuda somewhere? You know what I'm saying? They out in Thailand, they out in Bali with my money, just chilling with their feet up. Like, is that gonna happen to me, or am I really gonna be able to get my money? Put a number 4 if that's been one of your concerns or questions that you've had, and that has caused you to be hesitant to invest in the crypto market. Put a number 4. Yeah, it's not, listen, if any of these have applied to you or apply to you right now, it's okay. I see you, Alexander, Jackie, Gabby, I see you, right? It's okay. Here's the thing, y'all. This is what I want you to know. Today, you are in luck. You know why? Because we're going to cover a whole bunch of that stuff. So I need you to make sure you get your pen, get you a pad, notepad. If you use your phone like I do, well, y'all on TikTok, y'all probably on your phone on TikTok. So, but get you a pen and a pad, right? Okay. And start taking some notes. And in that time while you're taking notes, write down some questions, because I'm going to open up the floor at the end of this for Q&A. I see you, Robbie. I see you, Andrea. All right. I see you. Right. So a couple of things we're going to cover tonight. Okay. Number 1, we're going to talk about what is crypto. Of course, we're going to talk about some things that we should avoid being new to this crypto space. I'm also going to talk about why you should start investing in the crypto market now. I got it. Bitcoin is hit over 100K, but Bitcoin isn't the only thing that you can invest in. There are other things you can invest in, right? So that's something else we're going to talk about. Then on top of that, we're going to talk about some steps to get started investing in crypto. That's a question that people have. I hear you, Leona. I should be invested, but how do I do it? That's what we're talking about. Okay. And then the last thing I'm going to go over, I'm going to give you a few cryptocurrencies to research for yourself, and also consider buying once you do the research. Now, here's the thing, y'all. I am not a financial advisor. I got to make sure I let everybody know that. Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. If y'all are new to me, I see you, Czar. I see you, Digital Days. I see you, Great Minds. I see my brother on here. Hey, brother. Hey, brother. I see you. You're sharing the live. Appreciate it. Y'all share. Keep tapping. Put your fingers to work, okay? Or put your thumbs, whichever ones you use. Y'all put them to work on TikTok, okay? I appreciate y'all. So, these are some of the things that we're going to cover tonight, because these are some of the questions that I get very often. All right. So we're going to move forward into that. Like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, y'all. I don't work for the CFTC. I don't work for the SEC here in the United States. I don't work for any of these entities. I am a student like everybody else. I'm an investor like everybody else. I do my own research. I ask questions to people who've been investing in the crypto space far longer than I have. I get on X, y'all, and I listen to X Spaces. That's how I get a lot of information for me to go research, because I'm on X like listening. I'm telling you, I'm listening to these boys. I'm listening, and I'm taking my notes, and then I'm going reading. I'm going researching. I'm looking at the articles. I'm listening to the interviews. I'm doing all of that because I want to make sure that I'm informed. You know what I'm saying? I am. And then if there are people who look like me that are giving information about crypto, I'm tuning into them too. But guess what I'm doing? I'm doing the research. I'm going back. I'm fact checking. I fact check everybody. And I suggest you do the same thing for me. Okay? Don't take what I'm saying for face value and that's it. No, I need you to go do your own research. I see you, Mary. Appreciate you. I see you, Jason. All right. So a little bit about me for those of you that have not met me, and this is your first time on my TikTok page, Facebook, or YouTube channel. My name is Leona Clark. Okay. I am a mom. I am a wife. I am an Army veteran. I did 20 years active duty Army. I have been to multiple countries, multiple states. Shout out to the Army for that. And I currently reside in Louisiana. I'm an entrepreneur, and I am a full-time investor and day trader, right? Because I trade cryptocurrency and in the foreign exchange market. So those are just a few of my titles For those that don't know and have not met me, I see you, T-Dub. Okay, come on, T-Dub. I see you. Welcome, welcome. All right. And user, oh Lord, all of those numbers. I see you. User last 243. Gotcha. So a little bit of my background, y'all, because I want you all to just kind of get an understanding of where I'm coming from and where I am today, right? Like, how did Leona get into the cryptocurrency market? Welcome, Roberto. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So how did Leona get into the cryptocurrency market? Well, first, you got to know where I came from. So I grew up in the projects in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Shout out to Chat Town, folks. Any of y'all from Chat on TikTok, shout out to y'all. You know, I graduated in 2000, you know, so millennial here. I'm one of the more mature millennials. Right? But we was walking into the new millennium, right? Class of 2000, I left home at the age of 17 and I joined the Army. Like I said, I was active duty for over 20 years and 3 months. Okay. In 2018, I decided that my next duty station, which was going to be in New York State, I was like, listen, when I get to the next duty station, I'm putting in my retirement packet and doggone it, I'm going to work for myself. I have no idea what I'm going to do, but I'm going to work for myself. You hear me? I was like, I am convinced this is it for me. Not to knock anyone that is working a job, but I said, I am done. I had started working at the age of 16. My first job was McDonald's. And I was so sick and tired, y'all, of people telling me when to get up, when I could eat, when I could spend time with my family, when I could go shopping, when I could travel, when I could do anything with my life. I was like, I am too grown to have people telling me what to do. Now, again, I respect people that still are working right now because you haven't gotten to that point financially. You haven't found what you really love that can bring you in income, whatever it is. I get it. Okay. Shout out to you. Ooh, DWABAFX. I see Miami Cruise as well. Jumping in. Right. So at that time, I was like, I'm just done. I'm tired of it. So I made that decision. And in 2020, while I was in New York State, you know, I put in my retirement packet. But I will say this, before that time, I initially was introduced to the cryptocurrency market in 2017. Now, remember, y'all, I was still active duty Army. But here's how I was introduced to crypto. I was told that I should be trading it. I wasn't told about the investing piece. I was told that I should be trading it. So, y'all, I was buying crypto, Bitcoin specifically. I was buying Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin at that time was like $7,000, $8,000. Now, had I known about investing, y'all, my portfolio would have been way, way more than it is today because I would have known about investing in the cryptocurrency market then, right? So keep tapping the screen, y'all. Keep tapping the screen, especially if it's helping you. Keep tapping the screen. Tap, 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 and share, especially y'all on TikTok. Share. Okay? So at that time, I was told about investing in it. So fast forward to 2020, when I said, hey, listen, I'm putting my retirement packet right now. I did that. And then I started buying Bitcoin again. And at that time, Bitcoin had got to like $7,900, you know, almost $8,000. So that's when I started buying Bitcoin. Then on top of that, I started buying Ethereum. Same time, 2020, I started buying Ethereum. And Ethereum at that time was $644. Right? Now I want y'all to look at the charts today and tell me what the price of Ethereum is today. Because I started buying at $600. All right, almost $650. What is Ethereum at right now? As a matter of fact, for those of you on Facebook and Instagram, not Instagram, Facebook and YouTube, I'm about to tell. Oh no, I can't show y'all. Give me a second. I'm about to pull it up right now. Ethereum right now is at $3,075. So from $644 to $3,075. That's in 2020 is when I started. We're talking 5 years later. We're at 4 figures for a crypto, just one crypto project. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Even while I was in the military, y'all, I experienced a whole lot of challenges. No profession comes without challenges, right? But what I saw was that the need to persevere, to push through those things was going to help me with everything else I do in life. Right. I see you, Polyarch. I see you again, Roberto. Shout out to you, Miami Cruise. Shout out to y'all. Right. So eventually I retired in 2021. at the age of 38, my bad, at the age of 38. So they gave me my 20 years, right? And then in April of 2021, I started investing full time. I started trading full time. That was it. I have not worked a job since 2021. Actually, I'm going to say 2020 because I was on transitional leave at the time in 2021. So I say I haven't worked a job. Like I haven't clocked in, put on a uniform, been in a building, you know, showing up at a time that someone else tells me I have to be there. I haven't done that since 2020. Okay. And that's all thanks to God. So I'm saying all this to tell you the person that went from being in the projects, you know, with a single parent, mom was on crack cocaine, you know, because I'm an 80s baby, right? Mom was on crack cocaine. Grandma was the person that was bootlegging, selling liquor, you know what I'm saying? And Coca-Cola's out the house in the projects, you know, going from that to the military to now full-time doing what I do. I'm sharing that because that can happen for you. You just have to make sure you see yourself in that position to say, I'm going to take what I'm learning. I'm going to do my research, Andrew. I'm going to do my research, Antonio. I'm going to do what I'm told to do. And I'm going to get those results for myself, if not better, Peaches. Okay. So I want to ask y'all a question. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to say this and I'm going to see if you all saw this, heard this, felt this when you were growing up. There's something called a 40-40-40 rule. When I said 40-40-40 rule, if you already got it, put 40 in the chat, right? If you already got it, I already know what that is, Leona. I already know what the 40-40-40 rule is. I'm going to go ahead, put 40 in the chat right now. I see you, Cinnamon. Okay? Now, some people would consider the fact that I retired at 38 and, you know, I'm getting this money from the Army. Oh, you know, you already a success, right? But I want us to look at the numbers, okay? Because this is something that a lot of us were taught. Some of us, especially those of us that were born, let's say before 2010, okay? Those of us that were born before 2010, 2000, I'll say, because 2000, I think 2000 was the cutoff. Like, I don't know, but definitely 2000, I say that. If we were born before 2000, we were taught initially, go to school. You need to go to college, right? Or you need to go to some type of trade school. You're going to work. You're going to get that good job. I need you to get a good job. Why? So you can get them health benefits, right? So that way, you know, you're going to work your 40 hours. That's cool. You know, you're going to work for 40 years. That's cool. It's all good, right? But guess what? Now you're going to be able to retire because you're going to get your pension, child. Who else was told this? Who else was told this? Or witnessed this within their family? Like, you have family members to this day that's in their 60s, 70s, pushing 80s, still working to this day. Why? Because they can't afford to retire. You know why they can't afford to retire? Because most of our retirement plans require us to live off of 40% of our income. Y'all, people are struggling with 100%. They're living paycheck to paycheck off of 100% of what they're getting paid. They're working 2 jobs. Some people are working 3 jobs. If they're doing that, what makes you think they're going to be able to live off of 40%, 50% of their income that they've worked 40 years for? Make it make sense, right? So if anybody else sees a problem with this equation, put 40 in the chat right now. Come on. Put 40 in the chat. And y'all on TikTok, keep tapping, keep tapping, keep tapping. I appreciate y'all. Keep tapping, right? That is a problem. But see, here's the thing. There's a solution to that problem. See, we don't want to talk about problems all day. We want to give solutions to those problems. Okay? So investing in the cryptocurrency market is one of the many ways, Carmen, that we can put our hard-earned money to work for us. So when you go to your job, when you are working your business that you are building, your side hustle, right? When you're doing those things, you can put some of your profit or your income into the cryptocurrency market. Again, y'all, I am not a financial advisor. I'm not telling anyone what to do with their money. I'm telling you what I have done and what I have seen happen when people put their money to work in the crypto market. Okay? Because I'm going to give y'all some numbers and y'all are going to be able to go back and fact check me to see if this stuff is real. Okay? So I'm going to give you all a few benefits, Yogi. I'm going to give you all a few benefits. Okay? Because now this is not all. This is just a few. I'm only going to give you 3. Right? One of the benefits of investing in the cryptocurrency market is high growth potential. What do you mean by that, Leona? What I'm meaning is in the cryptocurrency market specifically, I talk about Bitcoin, Ethereum, other ones. They show a significant price appreciation over time. Think about this. I just told y'all in 2020, when I started investing in Bitcoin, it was almost $8,000 a coin. 2025, it is over $100,000. What are the things are you investing in a 5-year time span is having that much of a growth? And that's just one crypto project. Again, Ethereum, $644 when I first started investing in it in 2020. And here it is today, over $3,000. What else are you investing in, Ethan, that is giving you that? Now, I'm not telling you not to invest in anything besides cryptocurrency because, y'all, I invest in the stock market. I purchase my gold and silver, right? I do all of that. I'm into real estate and everything. We just sold a home last year. Money. Guess what? That money goes towards other things, other investments, paying off debt too, right? So that's one benefit, though. We're talking about high growth potential. And on Facebook and YouTube, y'all are going to be able to see the slide. TikTok, I'm going to walk y'all through it. But everyone else on Facebook and YouTube, y'all will be able to see the slide. Hopefully, I can share my screen. Like I could put it up in a background for y'all. I don't know how to do it. So if anybody knows how to do it on TikTok while on live, y'all let me know. I'll figure out. Hopefully, I'll be able to do it because I have the screen. I have the screenshot of it, but I don't know how to do it, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. So I'm getting there, y'all, with TikTok. So just bear with me, okay? But anyway, so that's the first benefit. We're talking about high growth potential. Now, the second benefit, y'all, is ownership and control. Because in the crypto space, guess what we get? We get direct ownership of our assets. So unlike our traditional investments, when you're investing in the stock market, when you're putting your money in your bank account, guess what the banks are doing with our money? I'm pretty sure y'all know this by now. It's 2025 and everybody's been talking about it, at least for the past 5 years that I know of. The banks take our money and they lend it. The banks take our money and they invest it, right? So if we know this, then why are we not doing what the banks are doing with our money? You know what I'm saying? Crypto exchanges. When we purchase our crypto and we leave it on those centralized, like your Coinbase, your Binance, your Crypto.com, your Gemini, all of these centralized crypto exchanges, when you put your money on there and you invest using their platform, guess what? You don't own your crypto until you take it off of their platform and put it to your own private wallet. That means that I'm the only one have access to this money. Okay? That's what I mean by ownership and control. That's what you get with cryptocurrency. Third thing is you have the potential for passive income. Most people know about passive income through, renting out one of their properties in the real estate market. Like that's the main thing. Oh, you get passive income from real estate. Yes, you do. Absolutely. But there's a consequence or there's a risk that's associated with that, because you may get some tenants that look good on paper, but then they tear your place up and now it costs you a whole boatload of money, more than what their deposit was. It's going to cost a boatload of money to fix it. So now you got to either sue them or just cough up the money, get it done so that you can hurry up and get your spot back on the market so you can get back to the passive income. Those of you that are in the real estate market and you have rented out any of your properties, you may have experienced that a time or two in your journey as an investor, right? I see you, Da Vinci, right? But here in the crypto space, we can choose to opt into the passive income. We can choose to do things called staking. We can choose to go into yield farming. We can choose to lend our cryptocurrency. We can choose to participate in something called airdrops, where we get free crypto because we are holders of, let's say, XLM. We're holders of XRP, right? We can choose to opt into these programs. You don't have to. That's the beauty of it. you have an option to get into it so you can get passive income. I see you, Broda, right? So what has it done for me? Because everybody, I know people are like, I hear you, Leona, but like, can you really make money from crypto? Yes. Yes. Yes, you can. What do you mean? Here's what it's done. I personally been fortunate enough to, number one, pay off debt. How was I able to do that? Because I sold some of my cryptocurrency and I exchanged it and put it into US dollars, and I deposited those US dollars from Coinbase, from Cash App, and I put it into my bank account. And guess what? I have money. Absolutely. And that money went to paying off debt. That money went to me putting into the stock market. That money went to me purchasing my gold and silver that I invest in. That money went to creating another crypto portfolio for each one of my kids, to include my goddaughters. So yes, you absolutely can make money from investing in the cryptocurrency market. Again, for my people who are just joining on TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, y'all, I'm not a financial advisor. I do not tell anyone what to invest in. I just tell you all what I have done because I'm a student and I'm an investor. And I do this full time. I do not work a job. And that's thanks to God and my husband. There it is, Johnny. Okay? So that's what it's done for me. So this is why I am eager to share with people like you that are asking the questions. Cizinelle, did I say it? Cizinelli? I hope I ain't messed up your name. I hope I didn't butcher it. All right. So that's what it's done for me. And hopefully it can do that and so much more for you when you take the time to research, when you take the time to apply consistently so you can get the results that you want out of this market. Okay, keep tapping on TikTok. Keep tapping, tap while you're listening. You can tap. Okay, and then also share with someone who is curious about the cryptocurrency market. Y'all, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. Share with someone who is curious about crypto or just starting out, but they're like, I have no idea. Like, I got it. I bought some Bitcoin, but I know there's something else I can be investing in that can give me bigger gains for less money coming out of my pocket. Okay, I'm gonna get to that. But I need you all to share. I want to see you share, and I appreciate it. This is the best way that you can support somebody who's giving you free game off of their pain, off of their trial and error, off of them losing and being scammed before in the crypto market, right? This is the best way you can pay somebody back. One of the best ways you can pay somebody back. Share. Don't be a gatekeeper. Be a person that shares. I see you, Clark, okay? So what is cryptocurrency? For my people who are wondering, like, I get it, Leona, like, I keep hearing about it, but like, I don't understand like what it is. All this is, y'all, is a digital currency. So instead of holding a US dollar, a euro, a pound, a yen, whatever in your hand, right, it's stored in the oh my gosh, within the blockchain, right? So we have a digital currency that can be used to purchase our goods and services. There's a picture. I wish I had it here, but it's in storage right now. But there's a picture that I purchased from an artist. That picture was painting was so beautiful, y'all. I wanted it so bad, right? And I was like, man, I got to get that. And I asked Buddy, I said, hey, man, how much is it? And I forgot how much I paid for it. I don't know if I paid like $300, $500, whatever I paid. I can't really remember, y'all. But anyway, so I asked him, I was like, well, what type of payments do you accept? And he was like, well, you know, do you do crypto? And I was like, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, well, I could take it in Bitcoin. I was like, bet. You know what I'm saying? So I sent him the Bitcoin minutes. Bam. Dude sent me the confirmation for my stuff being shipped. It got to me. And my painting got to me in like, I don't know, a week and a half, something like that or whatever. And I was so excited because I was like, yeah. But here's the thing. I made the purchase with Bitcoin. Y'all, there are companies today that allow you to make purchases in Bitcoin. You can purchase some real estate properties in Bitcoin, right? You can purchase some cars in Bitcoin. Now, here's the thing, y'all. I'm not telling you to spend your Bitcoin, all right? Because this was back in 2021 when I purchased that painting. But I'm not telling you to do this. But what I'm saying is, if you want to, you can go buy some. Don't take from your stash. You go buy some and then make the purchase, right? Okay. I personally am not going to be spending my Bitcoin that I have. I will buy some from, a crypto exchange and then go and send it, right? But it's also used on an online ledger with strong encryption. Okay. What I love about cryptocurrency is it's very hard to be fraudulent in your transactions. No one can go back and change and say, hey, I know you sent me $500 in Bitcoin, but it was supposed to be 800. So now we're going to go change this. And then it's going to show that it was supposed to be an $800 invoice. No. Like once it's on the blockchain, that is it. So once it's stamped, 500 has been sent. There's no, it was supposed to be. No. What was sent was what was sent. Here's the con to that though. In the cryptocurrency market, I don't want to tell y'all a lot of pros and then leave out the cons. No, I want to make sure you got it all, right? Mr. Dez and George, I want to make sure you got it all. Now, when you get on here and you put in the wrong, let's say you miss a number, because instead of you just copying and pasting, you go to type out the whole address for that Bitcoin address, that Bitcoin wallet, you go type the whole thing out and you mess up one of the numbers or the letters. Guess what? There's no getting your Bitcoin back. I'm letting you know now. That's one of the cons when it comes to engaging in the cryptocurrency market, because this is not ruled by the government, right? This is created for the people, by the people. This is why this is such a disruption in the traditional banking system, sir. No, sir. So hopefully that helps some people to understand you can make purchases. So if a person says, because I've heard this before, I don't understand crypto stuff because it ain't like I hold it in my hand. Question: can you hold the stock that you're investing in right now? Can you hold that stock in your hand? You can hold some of the products, but what if that company does not have a product, they provide a service? Can you hold that service in your hand? Does that service equal dollars for you? Right? No. You investing in the company that provides that service, Angela, is what is going to give you your money over time as the value of their stock goes up. That's the only way you're going to eventually make money, right? In the stock market. It's the same thing within the cryptocurrency market. Bitcoin prices go up. Guess what? So does our portfolio if we hold Bitcoin. It don't matter if you hold $100 or $10,000 in Bitcoin. It does not matter, y'all. If you hold it and you bought it at a low price, let's say you started buying at $80,000. Well, guess what? It's over $100,000 right now. So guess what? You are in profit. If you wanted to sell right now, you would have profit put into your bank account that you have connected to your crypto exchange. Am I wrong or am I right? Same thing within the stock market, y'all. This is stuff that we need to make sure that we're paying attention to. And we're not just regurgitating something somebody else said because we don't understand. Let's learn. Let's ask questions so that we can eventually get it, right? Now, here are some companies and some celebrities that you may or may not know are invested in cryptocurrency, right? 1, Bank of America. 2, JP Morgan. These banks were the main ones I recall reading about in articles in 2021 that was telling all of their customers, oh, y'all don't invest in that. This is only for people who are trafficking and they're doing illegal stuff. Cryptocurrency market isn't safe, yada, yada, yada. But guess what? Whole time, y'all, they were investing in the cryptocurrency market. Bank of America specifically was investing in Ethereum and all things decentralized finance. Isn't that interesting? But they were sitting here telling their customers not to invest in this market. Y'all, we gotta be careful of what we're following and listening to what people say. No, we need to watch what they do and not just listen to what they say. Okay? So Tesla is another one. Elon Musk is supposedly, Bitcoin and the energy and but yet still he has over $10,000, 10,000 Bitcoin on his balance sheet. He's holding over 10,000 Bitcoin. But you're talking noise about it. So why are you holding something that's not good for the economy? I don't understand. It's not good for the environment. I don't understand. You're talking about this thing like it's so bad for the environment, but you're investing in it. Make it make sense. Again, you got to be mindful. Don't just listen to what they say. Watch what they do. Okay. MicroStrategy is another one. The CEO, Jesus, Michael Saylor has been like screaming from the top of his lungs. I remember since 2021, I want to say, is when I started like really following him. But since about 2021, he has been screaming from the top of his lungs, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. That's the only thing that man talk about, y'all. He don't talk about any other cryptocurrency at all. He is Bitcoin all day, every day, right? So if you are a person that invests in the stock market and you're like, I want to invest in crypto, but I don't know, like I'm hesitant, invest in MicroStrategy if you haven't already. Yeah, I remember in 2021, MicroStrategy was like $200 or $300 at that time, right? This man started buying a boatload of Bitcoin at that time. Before the end of the year, I wouldn't even say, I say about 30 days. 30 days after he did that, y'all, stock price shot up $200. $200. It was like almost $600 at the time, if not $600 per share. I was like, God, dog, come on, Nick. I'm like, what kind of play he running? And that's when I started watching what closely. I kid you not. You watch what they do. Don't pay attention to so much as what they say. You're going to listen to what they say, but I'm watching what you do. That man bought so much Bitcoin, the shares of his company, MicroStrategy, shot up massively in 2021 and still continues to sustain right now because he's the second highest holder of Bitcoin. You know who's number one right now? BlackRock. BlackRock had over 500,000 Bitcoin alone. They own about $53 billion worth of Bitcoin. Michael Saylor of MicroStrategy has the second most holdings of Bitcoin. So again, yeah, you can listen to what they tell you, but watch what they do. There are people that I follow, like Michael Saylor, like Warren Buffett, right? Greatest investor of our time. He's against crypto, but guess what? I don't care. I follow him for other stuff, but crypto, I ain't listening to him on. I'm not listening to him, Matt. I'm not listening to him on that. I'm listening to people like Michael Saylor, you know. So Oprah Winfrey has been investing in Bitcoin for years. Serena Williams, her husband, is a really big investor in Solana. Right? I do this every time. Y'all help me out with Serena Williams' husband. Now, I don't want to be saying Serena Williams' husband because I feel like that's kind of low-key disrespectful, you know, but I can't really think of his name, y'all, to be honest. I know Serena Williams. I don't know him like that. Like, I do know that he invests in Solana very heavily, but I don't know his name. Sorry, you know, shoot me. Mark Cuban, even President Donald Trump, I have on here. Sorry, y'all, Facebook and YouTube. I was updating and I forgot to take that off. But President Donald Trump invests in cryptocurrency, which y'all saw. He dropped that meme coin that I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. I don't want to go into that. But anyway, him and the first lady dropped meme coins the day before inauguration. You know, but he's investing in the cryptocurrency market. So I just want to put that out there. Now we all know what is crypto. We know who are some of the people and some of the companies that's investing in cryptocurrency market. And if you're in the stock market, y'all, you can still invest in the cryptocurrency market using the stock market if you want to stay in a more traditional way of investing, right? And I'll get into that, LJ, as well, and Ian. Okay, so here's a couple of things, y'all, that I want you to avoid or at least consider avoiding as a new crypto investor. If you're still with me, TikTok, I need y'all to keep tapping. Keep tapping. Y'all slow down on the tapping, man. Y'all coming on. Tap, 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 tap. Share, share, share. Okay, share with people that you feel could really use this information. Okay, so here's a couple things I want you all to consider avoiding. Number one, these newer crypto trading platforms that's coming out and it's offering to flip your crypto in a short amount of time, Mario. I need y'all to avoid that. Seriously, this is how I got Michael. This is how other people that I know got because we were investing in some of these platforms that were supposedly Black owned, had Black people, heading them. And they were telling us, oh, we love God. And also they were using religion, y'all. They was heavy on the religious side. That's another thing. Y'all got to watch out for that too. The people that are like super heavy and thick on the religion talk and all of that stuff, and they're talking about crypto like this and saying that they're going to flip your money for you. And they have this system, they have this bot, they have this program that's going to help you. Y'all got to be careful of that. Okay. I'm just saying, because they got me. Now, here's the thing. Thank God I got my money back before everything shut down, but there were some people who were not fortunate enough to do that. But the point still remains that they still scam people in the crypto space because they were talking about how they could, grow your cryptocurrency, which they were doing, but honestly, they weren't doing it in the manner that they were saying that they were doing it. Okay. The number two thing that I want you to do to avoid as a new crypto investor is purchasing your cryptocurrency from non-compliant sources. That means that there are some sources, some platforms that are new. They have not been vetted. They do not follow whatever rules and guidelines that your country requires them to follow. Y'all stay away from them. There's a website that you can use called CoinGecko.com. 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 You can go there, and at the very bottom, when you click on, let's say you want to purchase XRP. So if you're like, hey, I want to purchase XRP, but I have no idea where I can purchase XRP from, you click on XRP on CoinGecko.com. You find that. You can scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page, and it's going to show you all of the exchanges that you can use to purchase XRP. To the right of that screen is going to be either a green or a yellow dot. If the dot is green, that means it's a trusted platform, and you can consider buying your crypto from that particular exchange. If it is yellow, y'all, I would stay away. Okay? If it is red, you definitely need to stay away. All right? Green is good for us. Anything other than green, we stay away. Everybody got that. Okay? So purchase your cryptocurrency from sources that have been vetted, that have been around for a long time, that you can research who the CEO is. You know all of that. Like, you can see it's for real, Edward. Okay, Anish? Now, third thing, y'all, refrain from purchasing cryptocurrency and leaving it on that exchange that you buy it from. Example, if you purchase from Coinbase, you don't want to leave it on Coinbase, and here's why. In 2021, I was reading this article about a couple. I believe they were out of California or something. They had over $1 million worth of cryptocurrency on Coinbase, and guess what? Coinbase was hacked, and their cryptocurrency was taken. This is why you do not want to leave your assets. This is your money. That's over $1 million that's just gone. And to this day, I have not found any information to show me that those people got their money back, to show me that those people got their assets back. I haven't found it. If it's out there, then great. Good job for them. But if they did not get it back, that's the problem. Okay? We want to make sure that we move it from Coinbase, from Binance, from Crypto.com or whatever to our own wallet. And I'm going to talk about those in a second. Okay? Number 4, thing I need you to avoid. I said Anish, right? V Nizzle. V Nizzle. The 4th thing I need you to avoid is downplaying our security profiles, okay? And I want you to protect your assets. This is why when I talk about security, y'all, I'm meaning like using the 2-factor authentication, making sure that you change your password. If you're using a hot wallet, like an app or something like that on your phone, if you're using anything like that, I want you to make sure you're changing your password, let's say every 6 months or something. You know what I'm saying? Making sure that you are keeping. My dog must see something outside because he just done bumped all into me, all into my stuff. But yeah, so changing your password, storing your private keys or seed phrases, storing those in a secure location somewhere nobody's gonna know to go look for it. Y'all taking screenshots of your stuff and keeping it on your phone. I get it that may be convenient at the time, but you need to make sure that you transfer that, and then delete those screenshots. Okay, you need to secure. Hey, sir, get out this window. That is you. My dog is like going, hey, Diesel D. My bad, y'all. 1 second. That's me. Now move. He's doing a lot. Go. Anyway, real life, y'all. That's what happens, real life. But anyway, so yeah, you want to make sure that you are securing your assets. Okay, it's yours, y'all. Don't sit here and just act like, oh well, I mean, it's just crypto. This is your hard-earned money being put to work for you. Just the same way you're going to secure your bank account information, you need to do the same thing within the cryptocurrency market, right? You're not going to sit here and purchase your gold and silver and just leave it on your porch for anybody to just come grab, right? No, you're going to put it in a place that nobody can get to or shouldn't be able to just go in and get it, right? Because it's an asset. That's money attached to that thing, right? I was about to say your name, but when I read it, I was like, I'm not saying that. I'm sorry, y'all. These names on TikTok are funny. But yeah, so that was the fourth thing, right? Number five. Last thing, right? When it comes to things I want you all to avoid as new crypto investors, purchasing your cryptocurrency based off of hype alone and no real deal research. Listen, the uninformed investor is the worst kind of investor. You're gambling at this point. You're just throwing your money at something and hoping it blows up. That's not how it works. When you are investing, you want to make sure that you know at least a little bit about what you're getting involved in. And then as time goes on, you continue to learn more. You learn more, right? Keep tapping TikTok, keep tapping. If I'm helping you, keep tapping and share. Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, all of y'all. Go ahead. Share this live stream if this is helping you, right? So those are the things that I want you all to make sure that you do. Listen, there are some reputable crypto exchanges here in the United States. I've counted over 9 of them. Y'all, clearly there are way more than what I've counted, but I'm talking about the ones that I know people use, okay? I'm not going off of stuff that people have not used. I'm going off of the ones I know that people use. They are able to send their assets to themselves. They're able to use that exchange and change it into their country's currency and get the money put into their bank account. Those are the ones that I'm personally counting. I know there are more, but I know for a fact there's over 9 reputable crypto exchanges here in the United States, okay? Make sure that you all are going and looking for the most current information too, okay? When it comes to investing in this crypto market, you don't want to just be out willy-nilly about this. Y'all need to go to the official websites of these exchanges. Like I said, look into these CEOs, making sure they're real, because there are a lot of scam artists out here, okay? So those are the things that I want you all to avoid as new crypto investors. If you got all 5, give me a 5 in the chat. Give me a 5 in the chat if you got all 5. I see you, RJ. Appreciate you, Candy Graham. Appreciate you, y'all. Make sure y'all are tapping the screen. Tap as well. All right. So here's the next thing. Why should you invest in the cryptocurrency market? Let's get to it. Okay. Number 1, it's the fastest growing market. Y'all, crypto has only been around since 2009. That's when Bitcoin started off at a penny. Here we are today, 2025. Bitcoin went from 1 penny to over $109,000. Right? I mean, what else? What other market do you know is doing that? And on top of that, now Bitcoin went from being number 9 2 years ago. No, my bad. Yeah, 2023. Bitcoin went from being number 9 of all assets, right? Went from being number 9 to number 7. Y'all, Bitcoin alone, not the cryptocurrency market, Bitcoin alone has a market cap of $1.99 trillion. That means there's $1.99 trillion invested in Bitcoin and Bitcoin alone. That's not including Ethereum. That's not including XRP. That's not including, USDT. That's not including any other stable coin. That's not including anything else. That's just Bitcoin. Okay. And y'all, that market cap for Bitcoin is up from 1.85 just last month in December of 2024. Don't believe me? Y'all can go research. I love fact checkers. Go ahead and fact check. Okay. Another thing within the cryptocurrency market, here's another reason why I say you should invest, because there are some cryptocurrencies that have limited supply. Limited supply means an increase in price, right? The value eventually goes up. Let's just think about this. If your favorite artist comes out with something that you really love and they only produce 100 of them, what do you think that does to the value, the price of that thing, Stephen? What do you think it does to the value of that? Naturally, it's going to go up. And don't let it be the last one. Don't let it be the last time they produce this artwork. Let's say they're artists, right? Don't let it be the last one. They say, hey, this is it, and then I'm retiring. Boy, you talk about bidding war. Okay? Scarcity of certain cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin is the main thing. Remember, y'all, if you didn't know, or if you did know, Bitcoin, there's only going to be 21 million available, period. Right now, there's an estimated 19.8 million that are circulating today. So that means we coming close. All right. We're coming close to that whole 21 million being out there. What that's going to mean, remember, 2009, Bitcoin was 1 penny. Today, it's over $100,000. I'm not going to say I agree with people who said, oh, it's going to be $1 million Bitcoin. I'm not God. I can't tell anybody Triple Play, what it's going to be. But what I do know is it's at $100,000 right now, over $100,000 right now. And I anticipate at some point it's going to surpass that, possibly $250,000. So what are we waiting on, right? Now, the third thing, there's potential tax advantages. Y'all may have heard this. Y'all may have seen this, right? But, we have coins like Cardano, ADA, that's the ticker symbol. We have coins like Algorand, that's Algo, ALGO, that's the ticker symbol. You have coins like Hedera, the ticker symbol is HBAR, HBAR, and XRP. These may, this is strong may, qualify for 0% capital gains in taxes, right, under President Donald Trump's tax plan. That's if that continues to move forward. Says, Leonie, can you look at the Trump AI coin? Just posted he's going to put 50% of his bag into liquidity. I'm thank you for sharing that. I appreciate it. Y'all, I do not do meme coins. I'm not that person. I feel like that's gambling, but to each his own. I don't knock anyone that invests in meme coins. I'm not that person. And here's why. I'm going to use that coin as an example. I appreciate you bringing this up. I'm going to use that coin as an example. When I saw it on Inauguration Day, right, on the 20th, that coin was at $72. In less than 24 hours, that coin dropped down 33%. The next day, it was down 45%. When I looked at it, I want to say it was yesterday. He said, oh, no, Trump coin. Yeah. So, and I want to say yesterday when I looked at it, it was like $31 or something. This is why I don't do meme coins. So if you do, anybody do, it's okay. You do what you will with your money. I just personally don't. Trump AI, I don't know about that one. But I can look into that though. But yeah, I only know about the Trump coin and the Melania, but Trump AI, don't know anything about that. So yeah, so that's the number 3, right? And then appreciate that though. Appreciate it. Number 3, versatile earning opportunity. So I told you all that there's a way for you to get into passive income. Okay, passive income. So you now have the ability not only to have full control of your digital assets, but you can also invest in different ways, right? So like I said, you can do something called staking. You can earn interest. You can opt into this program to earn interest. So if I say, hey, I hold, 5,000 Cardano, right? Coins, right? And I'm like, hey, I want to stake 1,000 of them. Well, I'm going to stake 1,000 of them. There's no time period that I have to stake them. That means I'm contributing to this blockchain. And over time, I am earning more Cardano. And it all depends on the platform I'm using, what their percentages are, so on and so forth, right? That's an option. Another thing that you can do, another way that you can invest in the cryptocurrency market, let's say you want to stick with the traditional way. Well, guess what, y'all? You can get into ETFs. I've been with Grayscale now, which I'm switching once, I not established, but once price hits my get out point, right? But I've been with Grayscale since 2020, since the end of 2020. What was it? Yeah, it was 2021. 2021, my bad. 2021. So I invested in the GBTC in 2021. That's in the stock market, right? So back then it was just a trust. Now it's a Bitcoin ETF. Now you have BlackRock that has the ETFs. Now you have Cathie Woods, ARK. They have an ETF, Bitcoin ETF. Grayscale has an XRP. They have the Ethereum ETF. I had that one too. They have so many. So if you're still like, I just want to stay the traditional way, like I want to get into crypto, but I want to stay the traditional way, those are some other avenues that you can consider going to. You can even invest in companies, y'all, that are heavily invested into the cryptocurrency market. I already told you all about MicroStrategy. I told y'all about Michael Saylor. Coinbase, Exodus even has now joined the stock exchange as well. So there are other companies that you can invest in. If you are heavy and pro Tesla and all of that, you can invest in Tesla because Tesla owns what? Over 10,000 Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? So you can still invest in traditional companies in the stock market, but get the benefit of them investing in the cryptocurrency market, James. All right. So those are just some reasons that I give people why personally I've invested in the cryptocurrency market, and you can look into investing in the cryptocurrency market. Now, here's what I want you guys to see. I want you all to see Bitcoin history real quick. Let me show y'all on TikTok. Okay. Give me a second. I need y'all to bear with me. Let me turn this around, and then there we go. So y'all should see this on TikTok. Okay. So this is Bitcoin history. I'm not going to go into detail on it. I just want you guys to see something. Gain, losses. From 2016, 122% gain. 1,341% gain. Right? Then we had a 73% loss in 2018, but back to a 94% gain in 2019. 2020, 303% gain. 2021, 60% gain. 2022, 64% loss. 2023, 106% gain. Then December of 2024, 114% gain. Why am I sharing this with you guys? Because we need to make sure that we are looking at assets that have the potential and continuously show us that we're going to make money being investors. Okay? Y'all, please don't get into this market and just go off of what somebody tell you. Do your own research. The reason I share with you guys on TikTok and on Facebook and Instagram, Facebook and YouTube, the reason I share with you guys the price point that I'm looking at buying in bulk of more Bitcoin, the reason I did that is because I did the research myself. I didn't wait for somebody else to tell me, look at this area, look at this price point. No, I went back and I pulled up the charts and I just went back and I did my own calculations. I looked at it. I looked at the close. I looked at the open. I looked at the highs. I looked at the lows. I did all of that. I did the calculations, and that's what gave me the price point that I shared with you guys. So if y'all are wondering, like, well, what was it, Leon? Go back, TikTok. Go back. Okay, we had to take the inactive. Hold up. Wait a minute. There we go. Okay, got it. But yeah, so go back and check it out. Okay. But I didn't say that just because. I told y'all that because I did the research myself. As you're coming on, I appreciate you, Sylvia. I see you. Y'all make sure y'all keep tapping the screen. Tap, 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 TikTok. And also share. Share if this is helping you. Share if this is making sense. Okay. I really appreciate it. So that's it on that. So here's the thing. Last piece, y'all. How do you get started? If you are ready to hear how you get started, I need you to tap TikTok. Tap, 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 share this live, share. Same thing with you guys on YouTube and Facebook. I need you to share, like, thumbs up, all that good stuff, okay? This is how you're going to get started in cryptocurrency market. Number one, I need you to set up a secure email. Why, Leona? Well, because you're talking about money. The cryptocurrency spot, yeah, I know the cryptocurrency space has its security measures and everything, but guess what? There are people out here that are very good hackers, and you need to make sure that you are putting every layer of protection in this space as much as possible. You need to make sure you're covering all bases. So tap, 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 y'all. Tap, tap, tap. So one of the email addresses you can get, one could be Proton Mail. That's who I've been using for the past 5 years. I've never had a problem with them, y'all. If you find something outside of that and you're like, hey, I want to use that, by all means use that. But I've been using Proton Mail for 5 years, never had a problem with them. Okay. But all your money information should be going through a secure email, y'all. Not Gmail, not Yahoo, not Hotmail, not anything else, y'all. It needs to go through a secure email, Blazer and Billy. All right. Number two, this is the second thing you're going to do. If you haven't already, I need you to establish your investment budget. Okay. I need you you need to make sure that you know how much money you have going out, how much money you have coming in. And after you figure that out, how much money out of what I have coming in and going out, how much money do I want to put towards investing specifically in the cryptocurrency market? Make sure that you establish how often you want to invest as well. What is that frequency going to be for you, Blazer? Right? Are you going to invest every single week? Are you going to invest every other week? Are you going to invest every month? What is that going to look like? You need to be consistent. This is how you avoid that whole FOMO. This is how you avoid that fear of missing out. Oh man, I should have bought Bitcoin no, if you're buying every week, if you're buying every other week, you're not going to have that feeling because you've been stacking your chips the entire time, right? So when price drops, you still buy. When price is going up, you still buy. You don't care because you have a system. You're consistent. If this is making sense, I need you to tap, 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 TikTok, tap, tap, tap. Okay? And make sure you share as well. All right? The second thing that I need you all to get out of that as well, remember this, y'all. This is something that a lot of us did not get when we were growing up. We weren't taught how to manage our money. Wealthy people invest first. They pay their bills second. Then they buy the things they want. You know what we were taught? I'm going to speak about my family. We were taught to pay our bills, go out here and blow our money on the stuff we want, and put a little money to the side. Now, what that means, putting it to the side, to each his own. But y'all, I didn't know anything about saving nor investing when I joined the military. I didn't start truly investing until I bought my first home in 2009. And at that time, I was in my, late 20s. That's when I was like, oh, so this is what okay, I'm a homeowner now. So now I'm going to start, I started my TSP, right? I started looking into things and whatnot, putting money to the side of my savings account. Like for real, putting money into a savings account this time, and leaving it there, right? But that's what I started doing, y'all. We're not doing that anymore. We're going to move like the wealthy people do. We're going to invest first. So I need you to establish a budget, know what you have going out, what you have coming in, and say either every week, every other week, or every month, I'm investing this percentage of my income into cryptocurrency. And I need you to establish which cryptocurrencies you're going to invest in. And that's going to be part of our steps. So that was number 2, right? Establish your investment budget and then also identify how often you're going to invest. Okay. Number 3 is then you're going to set up an account because you have a secure email. You have your budget. You know how often you're going to invest. Now you can set up an account with Coinbase, Crypto.com, Binance, Kraken, whoever you're going to use. Now you can set up that set up that account. Okay. If you already have it and you've already done that, y'all, okay, I got it. If you haven't, these are your steps. All right. You don't purchase anything until you have done 1, 2, and 3. Now, once you have done that, I need you to establish where you're going to move your cryptocurrency to. So once you purchase it from Coinbase or whoever, now where am I going to move it? Am I going to put it in a hot wallet like an app on my phone? Okay. You can use MetaMask, you can use Exodus, you can use Trust Wallets, you can use Tron Wallets, you can use all these other, it don't matter. Okay. Or if you're like, nah, I don't want to use the app. I know I use that for my bank, but I don't want to use the app. I want to use something called a cold wallet. I want to put that thumb drive in, move my stuff, and then take it out because it's not going to be on the network and it's harder for someone to hack into my account when I'm using a VPN, when I plug it in, right? And I'm making sure that I'm changing passwords to get into my computer. All this stuff. I'm doing all these safety protocols, right? So if you want to use a cold wallet like a Ledger, like a Trezor, that's fine. But you need to establish what you're going to do, which one you're going to use once you purchase them. Okay, so that's number 4. Number 5, now you're going to purchase that thing or set it up, whichever one it is. If it's going to be the hot wallet, the MetaMask, Exodus, Trust Wallet, whatever it's going to be, cool, set it up. And then I need you to write down your seed phrases and then store them in a safe, secure place that's waterproof, fireproof as well, and make sure that this is a part of your will and or trust. Everybody got it. I know it sounds complicated, y'all, but we need to make sure this is an asset. This is our money. We need to protect it, right? If you say, hey, I'm going to do a cold wallet, okay, cool. You need to go ahead and purchase it. Now, these cold wallets, y'all, are more for my tech-savvy people, okay? You can follow instructions very well, okay? That's for you, all right? When you do this, though, again, you need to make sure it's stored in a secure place. Everything needs to be waterproof, fireproof, okay? Waterproof, fireproof. And then you need to secure those seed phrases and whatnot as well, okay? Once you set those up, the next step is going to be looking into what you want to invest in. Do I want to invest in Bitcoin alone? Like Michael Saylor, I'm only investing in Bitcoin. That's it. I'm not investing in anything else. Okay, cool. Or do I want to invest in Bitcoin and some other alternative coins? Okay, cool. Which alternative coins do I want to invest in? I'm going to give you guys a few. Okay. Number 1 is going to be Ethereum. That's number 2. Listen, I've been an Ethereum girl forever. I told y'all I started investing in Ethereum in 2020 at $600, $644, right? It's not going to change. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something now. I'm going to be honest. Because Ethereum fees, Ethereum is more for people, you're going to need to have some money. That's how I feel. I ain't going to lie. Because them fees, man, the Ethereum, if you going at high traffic times, them fees will eat you up. So you got to go at low traffic times, and you can kind of Google that and see like what are the best times to transfer using Ethereum and whatnot, so that way you can save some money on those fees. But yeah, so Ethereum though, still, because they rule the decentralized finance space, have been forever. Okay, so that's number 2. Number 3 for sure, XRP. Now again, y'all, I'm not a financial advisor, so I see y'all joining on TikTok. I appreciate you. Mishu, I don't know if I'm saying that right. I appreciate you, Robinson, Maureen, Oceanfront. I appreciate all of y'all. But here's the thing. I'm not a financial advisor, y'all, so I'm not telling you to invest in any of these things. I'm just saying do the research on these. And if you're like, you know what, I want to invest in them, you're investing in them because you did what? Your own research. Okay? So that was number 2. Number 3, XRP right now is currently sitting at $3.06. It may have been up or down depending on what's happening right now, but I did this right before I went live, right? Philadelphia. So they actually provide investors with the opportunity to earn additional digital assets residually through something called airdrops. Okay, that's a way to get passive income as well. We just did a whole step-by-step instruction on that 2 weeks ago. Actually, we did that 2 weeks ago, and now everybody is set up. Everybody that joined that watched either live or the replay that I had for them, They have already set up, and they've already gotten one payout so far. They have another one coming up, and then there's going to be more coming up in the future, right? Because they know what to do. All right. Cardano is another one. I've been holding Cardano since 2021. I'm not going to stop holding Cardano because they've expanded into agriculture, finance, education, and more. They're looking to solve everyday problems, right? This is one of the things I tell every single person, Javier, every single person, Rusty, when they talk to me about cryptocurrency, I ask them, why do you want to invest in that project? What problem does it solve? Because if it doesn't solve a problem, why are you investing in it? If it's not going to help move us forward in some way, shape, or form, why are you investing in it? There's a possibility that that particular project will not be around in the next year if it does not aim to solve a real deal problem. Because there's something called pump and dumps. There's something called rug pulls that happen a lot. Okay? So if that project is not looking to solve a problem, y'all best believe you're probably going to lose big on that thing, right? So I want to make sure that people are investing in stuff that has the potential over time to continue to give them profit and continue to improve, get better, and they make more money years down the line. Not, I made a boatload of money in 2024, but come 2028, that project ain't around no more, and I'm ASS'd out. You don't want to be that person, Harry. I know you don't, Sean, right? So those were the other three alternative coins that I mentioned. There's more, like I mentioned earlier, that has the potential to have the 0% capital gains. That's Algorand. It's ALGO. That's the ticker symbol for that. It's at 36 cents right now. You can also research Hedera. The ticker symbol for that is HBAR, HBAR, right? That's 30 cents right now. So if you're a person that's like, man, I need something that's not as expensive so I can have multiple coins. I'm not into meme coins, Leona, like you said. Like, I don't want that. I want something that has a potential sustainability, right? I want something that has sustainability and that isn't costing me an arm and a leg. They're less than $1, y'all. Cardano's less than $1. Algorand is less than $1. Hedera is less than $1. XLM is less than $1. Come on now, like, what are we doing? There's no excuse for us to not research these things and start investing in something outside of Bitcoin that's going to give us bigger gains over a longer period of time. I'm still investing in Bitcoin, but I'm also investing in these other things, right? So that is how you're going to get started. Step 1, again, get your secure email. Step 2, establish a budget. Make sure that in that budget, you know how much you're going to be investing either weekly, every other week, bi-weekly, or monthly in the cryptocurrency market specifically. I'm not saying, oh, it's going to be 10% for me to invest. Okay, but out of that 10%, how much of it is going to be in Bitcoin? Y'all tap, 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 TikTok, tap, tap, tap. I see y'all coming on. Marino, Mahesh, Media. I'm messing up these names. I'm so sorry, y'all. I see you, Hutch, but y'all make sure y'all tap, 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 okay? That was number 2. Make sure you establish your budget. All right, number 3 was set up an account with your preferred crypto exchange, and it needs to be a legal one that follows the rules and guidelines of your country. Do not go to a crypto exchange that is not reputable and does not have a good history with its customers, okay? Please, y'all, do your research on that. That's going to be number 3. Set up your account with them. After you set up your account, establish if you're going to move it from that exchange to a hot wallet, which is like an app on your phone, or a cold wallet, which is like a thumb drive, okay? Whichever one you're going to do, make sure you establish that and you move forward with creating your account with that hot wallet or that cold wallet. Got it? Now, the next step again is then you're going to research which crypto projects you want to invest in. Every person investing in a cryptocurrency market should hold Bitcoin. Again, though, y'all, I'm not a financial advisor. I can't tell you what to do with your money, but I'm telling you what I'm doing. Okay? I invest in Bitcoin no matter what, period. Okay? But there's also alternative coins that I invest in. I do the research on those things to tell me, yes, I should invest in it. No, I should not. Again, for my people who are just joining, y'all, I don't do meme coins. I'm not a investor in meme coins. I don't believe in them. If you do, by all means, you run that play. But I'm telling you now, that's not my calling. Okay? I stick to the stuff that I know for a fact is solving a problem and is moving forward and seeing consistent gains over time. And my accounts have shown that to happen. Okay? So those are your steps. All right? Everybody got it. Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, y'all should all have it. Those are your steps to get started. Okay? So now I'm going to open it up for questions. Y'all got 15 minutes. Any other questions before I go to the regular questions that I always get? Any other questions? This is your chance to type in the chat. If you have any questions, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, you can come up on the screen. If you want to, I don't know if I can, I don't know how to do it, but y'all can come up, I guess. I see you, Kayoski, Scap Micro. Y'all in these names on TikTok. Good Lord. They are funny. Oh my gosh. If y'all have any questions, this is the time to ask your questions. Sean Singh 86, I see you. Yetko, I see you. If you have any questions, this is the time to ask. If not, I'm going to go to the normal questions that I usually get. If I see any pop up, then I'll stop and answer your question, okay? Number one question that I always get outside of how do I get started, give me some steps, yada, yada, is what other cryptocurrencies do you think has the greatest potential, right, for profit? I just gave them to y'all. I just told y'all XRP. I just told y'all HBAR, Hedera, and I told y'all about Cardano. There are other ones out there, y'all. Not everything that I say is going to be what someone else says, okay? There are some people that don't agree with me talking about Cardano. There are some people who don't agree with me talking about Hedera, HBAR, or XRP. And you do the research and you find what works for you. But I know for me, the profit for me, especially with XRP and Cardano, outside of, you know, everything else in Ethereum, like the profit has been massive. Over the past month, I've seen over 30% gain just from XRP and Cardano, and this is separate. So I don't know what to tell you. You can do the research yourself, Dwight and Chris, but those are the ones that I feel have a really, really great potential for profit, for especially for new investors. And Hedera, HBAR, and Cardano both are under $1. Y'all, if you have a vice, like I used to go to Starbucks multiple times a week, right? You can cancel one of your Starbucks runs if you had that, you know, that problem like me. You can cancel one of your Starbucks runs for the week and put that into that cryptocurrency that's less than $1. And you can have over 20 coins. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. What are we doing? All right. So that's my answer for that. Again, y'all, this is question and answer time. So if y'all have any questions, feel free to type them in the chat. If this live stream is helping you, TikTok, most definitely, I need y'all to keep tapping, tapping, tap, 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 tap. And also share, everyone, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. I need y'all to share this live stream to someone that is curious about cryptocurrency or just started out and needs some steps, because now they can go back and go use those steps that I just shared, write them down and follow those steps. Okay. So that was the first question the other question that I get. And then another question I get is, how do I profit from investing in the cryptocurrency market? So just like I shared y'all with investing in the stock market, because I do that too. I'm not one of those people that invest in the cryptocurrency market and be like, you better only invest in crypto and that's it. And if you're investing in the stock market, you're stupid. Like, no. Why would I sit here and not, like, I've been blessed with all of this stuff on my plate. Why would I say, I don't want that? No, it's going to feed me too and my family. So no, stay over here. All right. So I still invest in the stock market. And so just like in the stock market, when you're investing in MicroStrategy, when you're investing in Apple, when you're investing in Tesla, all of these things, when the price of them go up, guess what happens to your portfolio, the balance in your portfolio? It goes up. It's the same thing in the cryptocurrency market. When Bitcoin prices go up, no matter how much you have purchased, whether it's $10 or $10,000, your balance is still going to go up. If the price of Bitcoin goes down, then so does your portfolio for that particular cryptocurrency. It's going to go down. Everything has a cycle. Everything. The stock market may be up today and then down next week for weeks, for months. Like that's just universal law. What goes up must come down. Okay? So when we see these things go up, we're going to be able to cash in on that profit. We're going to be able to transfer it from, let's say we're exchanging our Ethereum because we've made 100% profit. So I'm taking 20% of my profit out. Cool. So I'm going to exchange 20% of my Ethereum and put it back into US dollars because I'm in the United States. I'm going to put it back into US dollars. And then from my crypto exchange, I'm going to send it from my crypto exchange to my bank account. And now I have that profit in my bank account. There it is. That's how you make money from the cryptocurrency market. That's how you profit. You buy low, you sell high. I personally am not selling my Bitcoin, but that's me. You do what you want to do. Okay. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. All right. So that's it. I didn't see any questions come through TikTok, y'all, and Facebook and Instagram. Why I keep saying it? Instagram is on my mind, but I ain't been on that, child. And YouTube, I see you. Realist video. Called to create. Chris, I see you. Quentin, Roosh, I see you. Christina, I see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. So these are the things that you have learned today. We talked about what is cryptocurrency. I've given you all some things to avoid as a new crypto investor. I've given you some reasons why you should start investing in the cryptocurrency market right now if your pockets allow and after you have done your own research. I've given you some steps to start investing in the cryptocurrency market. So every single person that has watched this live, if you came with your pen and your pad and you were a good student, then that means you wrote down those steps and you are going to execute today, tomorrow, whichever day that you see fit. You're going to execute on those steps. Okay. And then also talked about some of the cryptocurrencies that you should research and consider investing after you have done your own due diligence. All right. So that is it for all of you. I do have a cryptocurrency beginner boot camp coming up. It's going to be 4 weeks. And this is only for the people who want information like right now. You don't want to wait. You don't want steps broken down over an extended period of time. Like you want to know right now. That's going to be happening February 6th. Okay. That's on a Thursday, every Thursday. That's going to happen February 6th to the 27th. If you are watching this masterclass, if you are on TikTok, y'all can click the link in the description of my, bio. You can click that. And for you all on, Facebook and YouTube, I'll be able to put that in the description box. Okay. You'll be able to do that. Y'all can scan the QR code too. For those of y'all on Facebook and YouTube, there's a QR code on here. You can do that. You'll be able to get it for $175, y'all. On TikTok, what I'm going to do, because in the spirit of Hillman Talk University, I'm loving what they're doing. I'm not affiliated with it as a teacher or anything like that. I appreciate you, your boy Peter. Appreciate you. For the man to come on with it. All right, I appreciate it. But for in the spirit of that, I am going to be giving free lessons. It's going to be once a week, and I'm going to go step by step over things to help people to understand cryptocurrency, but also to best get into it safely and also to secure your digital assets. That's going to be Tuesdays only on TikTok at 6 p.m. Eastern, and that's 5 p.m. Central. That's only once a week, y'all, and I will be going over a whole bunch of information once a week. Each session will be at the most 1 hour, y'all. So I don't want to be on here long like I am today. Do 1 hour, so 30 to 45 minutes of instructions, and to give y'all 15 minutes of Q&A, and then the next week you'll come on and you'll talk about your homework, because you will get homework, because I'm a big proponent of that, to make sure we are implementing the things that we're learning, right? But if you're like, I don't want to wait, if you're talking about once a week, how long is that gonna take? Y'all, it's gonna take you probably like 8 weeks to get through it. Okay. to be honest. So if you're like, you want to cut that time in half, sign up for the boot camp. So that way you can, instead of doing the live stream on TikTok, then you can be with me on Zoom and you can ask your questions in private. It's not public and all of that stuff. It's only going to be a small group of people because I don't like big groups when I'm teaching things like this. I like small groups and whatnot. So you'll be able to do that. And then that's going to be on Thursdays. It'll be held at 2 different times for the boot camp that you'll be paying for, because I do have people outside of the United States that attend my stuff. So I want to make sure that the international students are covered as well as the United States students are covered. Okay. Appreciate you, your boy Peter. Thank you very much. All right. So we're going to take a deep dive into various earning opportunities available to us in the crypto market as investors. So I know I talked about some stuff, but I'm going to show you some of those things. And then we're going to learn more about cryptocurrency with an elementary style teaching, because I do go very slow to make sure that people get it. This masterclass was kind of fast, but if you're a person that you need stuff slowed down, the boot camps are for people who need things slowed down. Okay. Because I take my time and I do ask for questions after each one. You know, I won't do that on TikTok because I need to keep it a time frame. But for those that pay, I really take my time and you get to ask questions in the moment, not waiting until the end of class. Okay. So that is available to y'all. If you want to go fast and furious, then you can do the boot camp. That's going to be 4 weeks. If you're fine with just once a week because you just want it for free, then tune in on TikTok. If you're on Facebook or YouTube, then you can follow me on TikTok, Leona D. Clark. Okay. I'll be doing this for free once a week on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central. Okay. But it's going to be an 8-week course. So choose 4 weeks. You pay for it. 8 weeks is for free. Totally up to you. Okay. So that's it. That's all. I hope y'all got something from this. If you did, feel free to share. Facebook and YouTube, TikTok. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so very much for the love, for all the taps and the gifts. I really appreciate them. And tell a friend to tell a friend. Tune in TikTok for the free. And then if you want to pay, by all means, click the link in my bio. And y'all on Facebook and YouTube, y'all can click the link in the description box because it will be updated here in a second if y'all did not scan the QR code that's on the screen right now. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to leave y'all with my favorite quote, and that's from the legend. His name is Arthur Ashe, and he says to start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. Y'all go out here, be great, and I will see y'all next time. Bye, y'all.